Hello everyone and welcome back to Southern Wealth. I hope you guys are doing very well. If you do enjoy the content, drop that like and subscribe. It greatly helps the channel. So thank you very much for your support. So let's start and waste no time. Bonds are moving higher. TLT is now above 94. Let's hope it keeps going in that direction. Stocks, keep grinding up. Seems they're making new all-time highs all the time. And this is still prior to the rate cuts, which I believe are inevitable. Now I need to cover this because it's been a while since I've done this, but the interest expense in the US national debt is already the third largest item of the budget, even higher than the military. It's currently is above $1 trillion by January 2026. So that would be 1 year after Trump being president. It will be close to $2 trillion at current rates. For you to have an idea, all the taxes that the US collects, wealth tax, corporate tax, income tax, global sales tax, capital gains tax, whatever, it's less than $6 trillion. So there's no other way, really. And this would be the same with Miss Harris. If she would be elected, I've always said this is not a partisan issue. This is a mathematical issue. And that means currency debasement will continue. I think the ultimate goal is to see if we can grow out of this mess with the productivity and gains of artificial intelligence. Maybe we can, and then this means that this has been actually a good thing because we avoided a Great Depression 1929 style, and we managed to be better on the other side. We'll see. We don't know yet. It's too soon to call. Now, Bitcoin still around close to $97,000. There has been Trump has nominated the next SEC chairman. He's an extremely pro-crypto guy. Once again, this is the example of what I meant about the fundamentals precede price action. So when Bitcoin is above 100K, people say, oh, it was the SEC chairman. He's very pro-crypto. Yeah, but that happened today. You see what I mean? This is the problem, is people have a lot of difficulties to understand that what is happening today is what's going to shape the price action into the future, not the other way around. So you need to pay attention of things that are happening right now, like, for example, Hong Kong removing capital gains tax for crypto for large hedge funds and billionaires. It's the Brazil applying for a strategic Bitcoin reserve. Is the US and the bill going through to buy 1 million Bitcoin over 5 years. It's companies increasingly more adopting crypto, Bitcoin, particularly to their balance sheet, following MicroStrategy's example. It's Microsoft who's going to discuss in next shareholders meeting the possibility of adding Bitcoin to its balance sheet to be voted by the shareholders. So imagine if that vote comes as a positive, etc., etc., etc. These are the fundamentals that place the conditions for the future. Now, one thing that I need to say, because I'm not seeing anybody saying this, so I need to say it myself. This is crypto. This is extremely risky. That's why the reward potential is so high. You see, if this was easy, if this was very low risk, if this was psychologically easy to tolerate, then you wouldn't have the volatility to the upside. There's a price you must pay. Can crypto go to zero? Yes, tomorrow. Can the cycles break? And maybe this is the top of the bull market. Yes, that's possible. You need to understand that we are playing a game of probabilities here. Now, if I see something that tells me, okay, the cycle is changing, then of course I'll say so and I'll adjust. So far, I have not seen that. Can I be missing something? Can I be wrong? Of course I can be wrong. I'm not a god. I'm not perfect. Maybe I need to, sit down for another 4 years and maybe I retire the next cycle, not this cycle. Possible. Now, I'm not trying to bring anybody's mood down. These are just things that are important to remember because I've seen so many comments of people saying, fortunately not to me, but in other channels, oh, I bought this coin and this coin went down and then I sold and now it's up. It's your fault. No, it's your fault. You made your own decision, not me. I'm just here broadcasting my journey to financial retirement, hopefully from middle class to financial retirement. That's my goal. That's it. That's where it starts. That's where it ends. That's why I don't do what most other channels do, like selling you stuff. In any case, Ethereum is pumping, is approaching 3,900. Once again, as I've mentioned before, I think Ethereum is going to be above $5,000 either by the end of December, max mid-January 2025. Unfortunately, this is going to be one of those things that's going to be very clear in hindsight, but it's very hard to live through. Actually, I've been more vocal about my pro-Ethereum stance ever since Crypto Banter Ray Nunes said that he ended his toxic and abusive 4-year relationship with Ethereum. I get the feeling that in a couple of months, he always believed in Ethereum. He was always a big fan of Ethereum. And he doesn't know why people are confused about his position on Ethereum. He already started a little bit with his narrative because he said that he ended and sold all his Ethereum. The next video, I kept a little bit of Ethereum. And I guess that in 100 days, he will have almost all of his Ethereum back. Sure. Or he traded Solana right at the top for Ethereum. Whatever. I can already see the lie being formed and the complete BS that's going to be created. It's not going to be just him. Basically, I've said this around October 2024. I said if you measure Ethereum versus Solana from October or November 2024 onwards, I get the feeling that Ethereum by the end of the cycle will have outperformed Solana. My reasoning was very simple. Every single influencer channel and their mother was on the Solana trade. Nobody was on the Ethereum trade. That means that all the non-believers left and went to the other side. So who is left in Ethereum? The believers. The people who believe in the flippening, that Ethereum is going to flip Bitcoin, either this cycle or the next. The die-hard Vitalik fans. The rich people who don't care about gas fees, but they care about economic power. So you only have left the believers. So that's why Ethereum, the reason why Ethereum has these flash pumps, 40% in 25 days, things like this, is very simple. Bitcoin runs first, or Bitcoin and Solana, or Bitcoin, Solana, and BNB, whatever the case may be. By the way, BNB did a new all-time high. Congratulations to the BNB community on that. As I've said, I don't have BNB, but I'm a fan that crypto does well. So I'm not in the business of being against individual cryptos. A lot of people for that. Why does Ethereum has these flash pumps after either Bitcoin ran or Bitcoin plus BNB, Bitcoin plus Solana, whatever? It's very simple. People come from a bear market. They are tired of waiting. They are tired of either down action or extremely boring sideways action. And then Bitcoin moves first, and they see something they haven't seen in literally months or years. Green. Oh my God, the green candle. And just like a bull is attracted to the color red, they go straight to it. So they sell whatever they are. Maybe they have Ethereum, maybe they have this. So they sell. They're going to Bitcoin doing what? Chasing green candles. Who does this? Everybody in crypto does it. Except the diehard fans of each community. Those stay with the community until the end. Other than that, most of people, they flip-flop around. The key is, how can I create a big level here of true believers, battle-hardened, scarred people, cult-like people that will not sell the coin no matter what. Your goal as a crypto asset is to grow this community more and more and more. So the community that has the most of them is Bitcoin. Bitcoin has people who literally will never sell Bitcoin, doesn't matter how much they have of it. Others can't sell it because they lost the keys, but that's a different story. So Bitcoin goes first. So people go into Bitcoin because they see the color green. Now, of course, they will tell you a lot of stories of why they went to Bitcoin. Oh, it's because of this, it's because of that, it's the ETF, it's this. No, you went there because the color of the candle was green. So everybody goes there. Who is left in Ethereum? The true believers. So when we exhaust this move from Ethereum to Bitcoin, or from Ethereum to Bitcoin plus Solana, or whatever, who's left in Ethereum? People that don't sell. So any buying pressure that comes to Ethereum pushes the price up. And when the price goes up, are these people selling? No, they are true believers, so the price goes up more. I mean, I'm talking general terms. Of course, there's going to be someone who sells, right? But otherwise, you will only have green days. But you get the point. The balance between sellers and buyers is dramatically tilted to the buyer side. So then they buy. So until the green candles are big enough that attract these people here that sold Ethereum at 1,000, they want to come back at Ethereum 3,000. That's it. It's really that simple. And the reason why Ethereum has these flash pumps, if you want to call that, in short time periods, is because Ethereum doesn't move first. That's it. So people chase green candles into another place, and then eventually they come to the first place where they left to do what? Chase green candles. Really that simple. What people should do: buy cheap, buy discount, buy strong communities, buy cultish communities, particularly if the prices are down 95%, 97, 94, 93, 92. These are the things that people, should buy in order to make it. Obviously, you need a very strong community. You cannot buy a coin that went down 99%. Nobody cares about it. There's no, it's like a ghost land. No, but if you have a community, wink, wink, that has gone down 99%, and they are as active, as rabid, as aggressive, as crazy as they were when they were up in all-time highs, that's the type of community you want. That's why I like Pulse Chain, PulseX, X, Incentive Token, Hedron, Icosa. Then I have my little PDI lottery tickets. That's been one that I had for quite a while. It's actually going to be fun. If it actually pegs to $1, I think I will have $100K from a $400 investment. That's a nice one. But of course, is it going to peg to the dollar? I don't know. Nobody knows. However, I'm already very happy with the situation as it is today. So we'll see. We'll have a go. In the bull market as we are today, not everything moves at the same time. Some things move first, some things move second, some things move third, and some things move last. It's important to understand this because people will flip-flop around quite a bit, and then you have like 30, 40 days where everything goes up. Yeah, some things more than others, but basically everything will go up. So Hoppy, I think, is still very discounted. Boppy is very discounted. Andy, still cheap. Pepe is almost $9 billion again. I think all of these things are good. They're all natural leverage plays on the coins in the Ethereum chain. So the more Ethereum goes up, the more these things should do better. And we play the waiting game. As I've said, next week I'm going to deploy my last investment, $9,200 into my retirement tokens. So Pulse Chain, PulseX, and maybe Incentive Token. I'll think about if I will deploy in X or not, because my position is already big, particularly in X and the derivatives. So I'm not sure about that one. I'll make my decision about that later. So that's going to be my last big clip. Then I may buy $500 here, $1,000 there, something like that. Nothing crazy, but I'm willing to carry that boat until, well, first stop is March, April 2025. I think a lot of altcoins will peak or close to peak over there. Then are we going to get a second altcoin bubble like we've done in 2017? God, I truly hope so. This really feels like a 2017 cycle. It feels a cycle filled with testosterone, not the freaking soy bankman freedom and all these mother effers. So I think, as I've said, I've said this months. I think in the summer or something. If he wins, I think we're gonna have a 2016-2017 cycle, kind of a super cycle, kind of a cycle on steroids. If she wins, I think we're gonna have a 2020-2021 kind of cycle. That's what I said. So in any case, I think crypto is gonna do well. I think with him is gonna do better. When it comes to Ethereum, once again, it's approaching $4,000. This is one of those things where when it's above $5,000, it all becomes so obvious and everybody always believed, and you know how the drill goes. but you remember who was talking about it way before. And with that, thank you very much for your support, guys. Don't forget, like and subscribe is literally the only thing that I ask, and I'll catch you in the next one.